Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old School RuneScapes Trailblazer League once again, where it is time for us to choose the third relic, which I really didn't expect it to be so early in the league that we were getting the third relic. It almost worries me how fast we're progressing here, because, there's only so many tasks to do. It's like, am I going to run out of things to do? I feel like it must be balanced where you won't, but it really does begin to feel that way. So real quick, we can look at the tasks I have done, just a real quick glance. I'm not going to really dwell on anything. We're just going to scroll through just to see what all I've done. Obviously, a lot of it is stuff that I had done previously. There's some big ones in here, though, and those will be the most interesting, I guess. Here we are. We're up above the easy ones now. Getting up to these good ones. For some reason, you get 10 points just for entering your house, which I thought I had done, but I hadn't. The ordering's a little weird, but as you can see, we got two 100s. Is this the order you got them in? Surely not. But yeah, I've got two 100s here that I got. I got the Gout Tuber literally, like, within a minute of going to the village. It was kind of crazy. So that was nice. And then the Red Topaz Machete, I just mined gem rocks in the Shiloh village and then sold those in the village to get trading sticks to get the Red Topaz Machete. Much faster than actually trying to play the minigame, for sure. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, so that is where we're at there. Let's go ahead and select the relic. Now, this has been a pretty foregone conclusion that I would get Fluid Strikes. Real quick, we'll glance at the other two again just to see what we have. I mean, this is a pretty crazy boost here. 100% increased accuracy, which is pretty crazy compared to the other two. Like Magic, you only get you get 125% increase. I thought it was only 25% increase. Oh, it's 25% increase for melee. Magic's 125, which is even more insane then. So melee, you get less of a benefit to melee, but you get this right here. 15% less damage, and I think for me to have any hope of surviving high-level bosses, which we're going to want to do to get as many points as possible, I'm going to want that. It'll just make the game that much simpler for me. More fun. I don't like constantly eating, so I think that'll be fun for me. So yeah, this is the one we are getting, where we'll be able to attack super fast, which I'll kind of want to try real quick. Let's go ahead. Oh, nice. Alright, Fluid Strikes. Imagine if I chose the wrong one. I'd be so sad. Honestly, I would have been fine with double cast, but accidentally choosing quick shot would have been like the end of my happiness forever. So there is our third relic, though. We still got a few more to go. Pretty sure what we're going to choose for these ones as well, but we will see. I have time to figure it out. We got quite a few more points until the next one. I still anticipate it sometime within the next week. Should be pretty easy to do that, because we're going to start to get into higher level content soon. I'm actually not even that well ranked in the high scores. Last time I looked, I was at like 60,000 in the actual league points, which I would not consider very good. But I've not been like super efficient. I think for me, it's kind of the long game. A lot of people will get up high fast and quit, and I will keep going. But anyway, that's enough chit chat in the bank. Let's go test out our much faster Adamant Axe, which I need to get a better weapon. I want to save up for a Dragon Scimitar, but I don't know the best way to make GP. Fear my high-speed attack. It doesn't really feel that amazing, but that's because the axe isn't the fastest weapon, I think. That is still pretty fast, actually. I won't lie, that is pretty nice. Very satisfying. Let me look up real quick what the speed of an axe is, because I don't think there's any way to see it in the actual thing. Alright. Old school RuneScape wiki. This is an unnecessary thing. So yeah, its speed is 5. So it's every 3 seconds normally, so it goes down to 1.5 seconds. But, for comparison, the Abyssal Whip speed is 4, which is 2.4 seconds. Which means that with the whip, we'll be attacking every 1.2 seconds. Versus the 1.5 we get with this thing. So that is a pretty insane attack speed, and of course it's more accurate too. And accuracy is definitely very annoying, so having that better. Definitely nice to be hitting 4 times in a row without missing. There's our first myths. And that's with an adamant axe, and I'm only level 58 attack, so I'm not super high level. You know, I don't think I showed my levels yet. This is what they're at. You know, we're inching towards the total level 1000. My construction really jumped up a lot. I did Tears of Guthix, that got it started. Then I made a couple chairs, and then I built stuff on Fossil Island, because there's some one-time buildy stuff there. And that's how I got there. Also got a pretty good amount of Herblore XP now. So that is nice. I put the lamp from the Kramja tasks diary, whatever it's called, in there. Kramja, there it is. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I have done the Ardoin cloak, the Kandarin headgear, and the Kramja gloves. The cloak was actually impossible to get for me for a little while, but they did a patch that let me get it because you needed it. At first, you needed Asgarnia unlocked as well, which had not happened for me. Speaking of areas, though, since this is a pretty short episode, we can discuss areas. It's not that long away. If I really rushed it, I could probably honestly get it tonight, but I'm not in that huge of a rush to get the next area because there's still a lot of things to do. I have eliminated another area, because previously I eliminated the wilderness just because I'm not interested in being in the wilderness. It doesn't seem fun. I mean, it's not as bad as normal because you keep your items when you get PK'd, but it still just doesn't seem fun, and I don't want to be spending so much time there. But I've also eliminated why can't I say eliminated properly? I keep thinking I'm saying it wrong. But yeah, Mauritania is out. Definitely not being chosen. And honestly, Fremennik probably not either, just because I kind of think Fremennik stuff is kind of boring. I mean, you got a few things. You get Vorkath there, which I've never fought Vorkath. I don't really want to fight him in this league. He doesn't interest me right now. Although it would be a good time to try him just because I have, 15% damage reduction. But that's not enough for me to choose this area. And it's like, I don't really care for lunar magic and, the Dagonoth stuff. Kind of boring, really. Dagonoths really bore me. So that's probably eliminated. So that leaves us with 3 choices, and we get to pick 2. So, that is an interesting thing. I will leave that mystery there. I'm pretty sure I know which one I'm going to pick next. And I'm about 50-50 on deciding the second one. Maybe more like 60-40. What I'm thinking of is, for the last one, I'm going to really look through the tasks that are available, because that's kind of what made me realize that Mauritania need to be gone, because the stuff there that I would have to do for tasks is not stuff that I would have fun doing. And if I'm trying to get as many points as possible, sure, it might be fun to have Mauritania, but if I don't actually want to do half of the tasks in it, then it will really hurt my ability to do anything, because, yeah, I don't want to be doing Theater of Blood. I don't want to be doing nightmare stuff, whatever else. All these things I'm not particularly interested in. This one I'm kind of interested in, but not enough to choose the area. Shades of Morton, I hate that. So yeah, Mauritania, it's out. Not a choice anymore, along with Wilderness. So yeah, but you guys will have to wait and see whenever that happens. I will see you then. Bye.